Hi friends, happy full moon. Today is May 12th and it is the full moon in Scorpio. So I am getting ready. I have to take my son to the doctor's. I don't know how long we'll end up there, so I figured I wanted to make this video. I just make it while I was getting ready. I do have some notes that I took down, so I'm just going to kind of read right from my notes section. I did want to make this and get this out today as soon as possible for anybody that is interested in working with the power of this full moon. So I do want to say she has been in full swing for days. So I know everybody's feeling it. We've been cranky, we've been extra spicy, like on the drop of a dime, ready to go. That is the moon. That is not us. Like, she's been in full swing doing her thing. So the moon today, we have the Scorpio flower moon. Now, with all of that being said, this is not just a regular full moon. This is the flower moon. It's a symbol of blooming and full embodiment. Being that it is in Scorpio, which is the sign of transformation, rebirth, death, power, and chateau. Enter goddess Lilith, the flower moon. Enter Mary Magdalene, another forgotten, lied upon, amazing goddess. Whew, this moon is here to purge what's fake. Cut cords, which I will be doing, because the person that I happen to make that domestic violence video about, but he's trying everything to stay relevant in my life, even my dreams. And it's like, yo, I ain't got time nor space for you in there. You can't have that energy. So I am cutting a cord for him tonight. We're gonna do that. And ignite your truth. You're being told to stand in your truth. So, I'm gonna stand in some truth. I'm cutting those cords too. All right, so our key energy themes for this full moon, right? Like I just said, rebirth. What that's gonna be is rebirth through release. So for instance, I said I'm gonna do the cord cutting ritual tonight with that ex. That is me rebirthing myself, standing in my truth, standing in my power, that I have reclaimed that it is okay for me to stand here and speak this truth. Does that make sense? Anything clinging to you that is not of your highest truth is being burned off. Cord cutting, especially with people who show up in your dreams or hold emotional residue. Empowerment through truth. You're being asked to speak, stand, and bloom in that truth. If you have something to say, speak it. Speak your truth. Even if you think nobody's gonna listen. You know how many videos I'm making? And then like I see how many people are watching my videos. Not that many. I'ma keep speaking my truth. Lilith and Mary Magdalene energy is thick in the air. The rise of the forgotten feminine. The ones that they try to demonize or erase. This full moon in Scorpio did not come to play games. Our sisters did not come to play games. The moon of Lilith and Mary Magdalene, the exiled, the silenced, and the sacred ones. It's not about releasing for the sake of it. It is about removing everything that was never you to begin with. Both of these women that I just spoke on were hidden, shushed, demonized, like I said, for speaking their truths. But we're in a whole different generation now, and things are moving, and now it is time for us
to stand in truth. And I don't mean, this is not just for females either, right? Because I've said every one of us have polarity. Every one of us have a feminine and a masculine polarity. It's just natural. It comes with us. There's nothing you can do about it. And this means for men and for women, speak and stand in your truth. It is okay now. This is the moon where our feminine energy gets to say, you don't get to haunt me anymore.
So pretty much if you have anything or anybody you've been wanting to release and you feel like it is that time. If I said this already, I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive. Tonight is the night where you could just stand up and say, I no longer allow you to haunt me. I no longer allow you to hold me back or pull me down. And it's as simple as that, you know? You don't have to speak any of these things out to anybody. You could be alone with you and just affirm them to yourself. If you want, step outside into the beautiful full moon and speak to the moon and release what you want to release. So some quick do's and don'ts for tonight I want to get into real quick and give you. Definitely do, as I said, release whatever you possibly can. And journaling's a way of releasing too, you know, just getting all those thoughts, all those feelings that are no good for you, get them down and out on the paper and say, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I release feelings of not being good enough, not being a good enough mom, not being a good enough partner, not being good enough at work, failing at my job, so on and so forth. All those things that are just the really thoughts that are holding you back, and you deep down inside know that you're better than those thoughts. Release them, get rid of them, put them on that paper. If you want, burn the paper out in the full moon. Charge your crystals, charge yourself. If you have that feeling inside, listen to your vessel. If your vessel's telling you we want to go for a walk, go for a walk, get some fresh air, look up at the gorgeous, beautiful moon, right? If you have a crystal, sleep with the crystal under your pillow. So Scorpio also rules our subconscious, so our dreams tonight might be like even extra off the wall than they have been. So if you have a crystal, go ahead and sleep with a crystal under your pillow. You could do herbs too. If you have rosemary, go ahead and throw some rosemary for protection under there. You could do salt as well if you didn't have like rosemary or cinnamon. You got a cinnamon stick, go ahead and you can do cinnamon. Cinnamon's like chef's kiss of magic herbs. You put your intention in that cinnamon and she gonna go for you. Rose petals. Can you take a rose bath tonight? I'm not gonna. I can't wait to buy a nice ass tub one day. Don'ts for tonight. Do not get lost in your spicy thoughts. Do not get lost in self-doubt. Do not give people, places, and things that you have already been feeling like, all right, I gotta let them or this go, or I need to make a change, and you know, don't feed into it tonight. Pull to yourself. Do for you. Use this time to harness it for you. It's going to be about you and stepping into the rebirth that we are going through. And I want to say that's about it for my do's and don'ts too. I think that's it. I'm going to go abracadabra. I got to abracadabra in the kitchen first before anything else. And then, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful full moon. Like and comment if you have any questions. I'm going to keep my eye on it, especially for tonight, and create some magic and welcome in the new you.